all the 4 refineries in 3 locations are on shutdown. Completely very deliberate decision to shut it down. Because for 2 reasons. One is delivery of crude oil into these refineries is completely challenged because the pipeline network is completely compromised by vandals, by all kinds of people who will not allow us to operate this pipeline. That means you are not able to deliver crude oil to this refinery effectively to the maximum of their capacity. Secondly, what you call rehabilitation is different from turnaround maintenance. Turnaround maintenance is routine, every refinery does. But when you talk of rehabilitation, what it means is that you have secured colossal loss of capacity in the refinery. It means that you haven't done the turnaround maintenance properly, you have not made replacement of parts when that time is due, and it has gotten to a point where you are not able to operate the refinery at its full installed capacity. Typically, every refinery is expected to operate at least 90% of this installed capacity. With the best of effort, with all the turnaround maintenance that has taken place, it is impossible to run any of the refineries before the shutdown at that level. Our estimate was, well, let's try to run it at 60% of the installed capacity. We can do that. If you do that, what you are doing is value destruction. You will take in $100 crude into the refinery and bring out $70 product. It doesn't make sense, and we decided that what we have to do is to make it work. And that's why we brought the idea of doing a rehabilitation of this refinery. Rehab means fixing it, because as you are aware, refineries are like aircraft. And I know I have visited personally a refinery that is older than 100 years. It's still working, it's still functioning. So refineries don't die like cars or like other assets. So what we're going to do is to ensure that we conduct a field rehabilitation. While you are doing this, obviously, I'm sure you have seen the audited financial statement of NNPC, which we honorably published. We will publish the 2019 statement of account. It indicated that we have lost money in the refineries. This is an honorable thing to do. And by saying this is that when you have a refinery, you have many options. One, typically businesses will just pull down, park them, put them into the park, and ask everybody to go away. Unfortunately, we can't do this because they are not in such a state that you can park and walk away. Where the National Oil Company, we need to keep this refinery, we need to guarantee energy security. And you will not do this unless you have some control over the process of production. So what we're doing different today is to deliver on the refinery rehabilitation through the best of means so that ultimately when they come back to life, they will be able to deliver beyond the 90% of installed capacity that every refinery should run. As we're doing this, we are making new initiatives. One of them is to create some splitter plants, what we call the condensate refineries, encourage other private partners to make sure that they establish refineries, also support any other major partner that will come into this play. So overall, as this goes on, as we are able to fix the refineries, and probably in 3 years' time, maximum for the overall scheme of things in the country, this country will be the next exporter of petroleum. From airports of the NNPC, from airports of the private sector, and from airports of refineries that have already reached a location buyer. So I can confirm to you that rehab is different from TAM, turnaround maintenance, and rehab will enable us to get back to normalcy. Thank you very much.